G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today I've got a battle of the titans here. We have the Nitecore P23i tactical flashlight up against the Fenix PD36R tactical flashlight. Let's check them out. Alright, before I install the batteries, we'll just take a look. We have a Nitecore and Fenix battery here, both 5000 milliamp, both 21700, both 3.6 volts, but only one of them, the Nitecore, is a proprietary battery. The Fenix is not. As far as my knowledge, Fenix don't use proprietary systems. Let's hope it stays that way. Alright, quick look down the barrel there of the Nitecore, and quick look of the Fenix. All right, so the Fenix will come with this tiny little holster here. It is Velcro. It will fit the light in it nice and snug. Not much of a holster fan, but you know, this will do the job. It is a bit flimsy, but it'll do the job. Then you've got your warranty card and your user manual. And in here is a Fenix lanyard and 2 spare O-rings. And you will also get a USB-C to USB-A charging cable that will charge this USB-C port down here. All right, now there is your Nitecore holster. About as good a quality as the Fenix, if you ask me. Not great, but not terrible. Just, you know, just enough, I'd say. Now you've got your USB-A to USB-C charging cable here. That is going to charge this port on the head of the Nitecore, a very, very deep charging port, much deeper than the Fenix, I might say. Here you will get your pocket clip. In fact, I might just take the pocket clip out to be fair and compare the Fenix, because the Fenix has the pocket clip on it. But you will get a lanyard and a spare O-ring as well. And this pocket clip can be attached here or here, and it can be attached up or down. It doesn't really matter. My preference would be down and as deep carry as possible. And you will get your Nitecore user manual. All right, so there we have them both there. Now, very similar pocket clips, very similar deep carry level. Both are 2-stage tail caps. One of them, the Nitecore, has the protective edges here, whereas the Fenix does not. Although the Fenix has this nice little platform, there it is, that drops down and allows you to easily access that there, which is really comfortable, guys, very comfortable. Both have forward clickies, so you can momentary. And only the Nitecore can tail stand because of those raised edges there. The Fenix cannot. But if we switch over to the head here, we both have 2 SFT70 LEDs. Very nice. The Nitecore, in all its tactical glory, has 3 glass breaking beads there, whereas the Fenix does not. It's just got kind of like a bit of a wavy bezel. The Nitecore seems to have a bit of a bigger head, whereas the Fenix is more slimline. Both have onboard charging with USB-C. Both have battery LEDs there. As you can see, the Fenix is very slimline. The Nitecore does slim down to the body there. Beautiful slimming down, and then kicks out a little bit at the tail cap, which is really nice for grip. And the Fenix is also kicks out, which is really nice for grip too. The Fenix is a bloody beautiful light. Now, if we just put them up next to each other there, I reckon they're going to be pretty close with the measurements. So from the end of the tail clicky to the end of the bezel, the Fenix is 14.5 centimeters. And the Nitecore is 14. So half a centimeter the Fenix has over the Nitecore, which is just the tail clicky. Now, the face width with the Fenix is 2.5 centimeters, and the face width of the Nitecore is 3 centimeters. So half a centimeter difference there on the face. Just have a look there. All right, now battery and pocket clip included. The Fenix comes in at 171 grams. And the Nitecore battery and pocket clip is 197.4 grams. So Nitecore is a lot heavier. Now, on turbo, guys, the Nitecore comes in at 3,000 lumens for 30 minutes with an asterisk, so you won't get 30 full minutes on turbo, absolutely not. But from start to finish, as in from light on to battery dead, you'll get 30 minutes if you leave it on turbo with the Nitecore. And you will also get 55,300 candela, and it will reach 470 meters. With the Fenix, you will get 2,800 lumens from light on to shut off to battery dead. That is going to last 3 hours and 30 minutes. So major difference. That's going to reach 380 meters, and that is pushed out by 36,600 candela. So you've got 470 meters of throw, 380 meters of throw, 55,300 candela, 36,600 candela, 3,000 lumens, 2,800 lumens. They are the parameters on turbo. The cycling of these two is 50 lumens ultra low on the Nitecore and 30 lumens ultra low on the Fenix. 50 lumens will last 45 hours. 30 lumens will last 42 hours. Then stepping up, you have here 250 lumens for 10 hours on the Nitecore, and you have 150 lumens for 19 hours on the Fenix. Stepping up, you will have 800 lumens for 4 hours on the Nitecore and 350 lumens for 8 hours and 15 minutes on the Fenix. Stepping up, you will have 1,500 lumens for 2.5 hours on the Nitecore, and you'll have 1,000 lumens for 3 hours and 55 minutes on the Fenix. Now, the Fenix will step up again, whereas the Nitecore will cycle down because it's in daily mode. So this is now turbo for the Fenix. That is 2,800 lumens. You'll get that for 3 hours and 30 minutes, 380 meters, 36,600 candela. Whereas to get to turbo on daily mode with the Nitecore, you need to press and hold, and that is your 3,000 lumens there for 30 minutes with an asterisk, 470 meters, 55,300 candela. So there's the difference there. Whiter light here. Definitely very similar hotspots. Bit more tighter with some more candela in the Nitecore. But apart from that, you've got, honestly, better spill in the Fenix. Clearer spill in the Nitecore, actually, but more circular and symmetrical spill in the Fenix. Now, just taking a look at the tail switches here, the Fenix is honestly, in my opinion, a more comfortable tail switch. So it is more comfortable to hit that large button. I really love that button. And more comfortable to hit the mode button. Both these switches, guys, both these mode buttons will give you instant access to strobe. Where the Nitecore has it over the Fenix is the Nitecore has a tactical mode option. So strobe and turn the tail cap and then tighten it up. Now you are in a tactical option for Nitecore, which means the light will always turn on turbo. Okay? Always. No matter what you leave it off in, it's going to come on in turbo. Whereas the Fenix, you have to leave it in turbo because it has memory mode for everything, right? So if I go down here, turn it off, turn it back on, it comes on. If I get it up to turbo, that's turbo. Turn it off, turn it on. So there we have turbo with both of them again. So only memory mode with the Fenix and no tactical mode, just one user mode. Whereas the Nitecore has 2 user modes, daily and tactical. And in tactical, it has instant access to turbo. Now, no lockout mode on either of them, guys. You do have to just turn the tail cap a half a turn. And only memory mode for Nitecore in daily mode. Obviously not in tactical mode. Now, just having a look at the beam profiles again. Very, very tight hotspots for both of them. Not much difference in, well, actually, there's 20,000 candela difference. So the Nitecore has it over the Fenix with 20,000 candela. They both do get very, very hot very, very quickly. They are putting out an enormous amount of light. And let's shoot off to some night shots and compare these two tactical lights out in the field. And we'll be back for some final thoughts. See you in a sec. All right, P23i Nitecore versus Fenix PD36R PRO. Fenix here, Nitecore here. 2,800 lumens and a much nicer spill 3,000 lumens, and that is hotspot, hotspot, hotspot. Enormous hotspot. Actually, this one's bigger. The Fenix is bigger. Yeah, it's just more distinct, the Nitecore. Fenix gets that entire bush tree, whereas the Nitecore doesn't quite, but it's hotter. And seems to be cooler white as well. Nitecore, Fenix. Nitecore, Fenix. Nitecore, Fenix. Haven't noticed a step down yet. Maybe the video has, but I haven't. Fenix, oh maybe, yeah, Fenix has stepped down, surely. Nitecore probably has as well. Fenix definitely has, and I would say Nitecore has as well, although the cooler white is probably tricking my eyes, but the Fenix definitely has stepped down. Still going strong, but stepped down for sure. And Nitecore. Nitecore, Fenix, guys. All right, that's me. See ya. All right, so definitely some more throw in the Nitecore. It's, you know, you can't argue that. Just more lumens, but not by much. This light, though, the Fenix, is very, very impressive. It has a lot of light, a really nice spread. That hotspot is really, really large as well, so it's really cool to see. I guess one thing that annoys me about the Fenix is I wish it had a tactical mode. If it had a tactical mode and you could guarantee that it starts off in turbo every time, that would be cool. So tactical and daily mode in both of them would be nice. So the Nitecore definitely has it over that. Now, difference in price here, guys. Nitecore is 190 bucks, I think, from lightshop.com.au, and the Fenix is 200. So not too much difference, 10, 15 bucks, something like that. And I will leave 2 links in the description leading you to each of these lights. And I will definitely leave some discount codes for you as well. So what's your choice, guys? Fenix or Nitecore? If Fenix had a tactical mode, I would choose the Fenix because of the weight and the profile of the light. I love that streamlined profile. But because it doesn't have a tactical mode, I will choose the Nitecore, definitely. I like having daily and tactical mode. And one other massive difference as well is on daily mode, so I'll just have to change it again. So press and hold the mode button, turn, press it back. One flash was daily mode. So in daily mode, guys, you can be on, you know, a lower output and then press and hold the mode button and it comes on to turbo. That's really, really nice. When you let go, it returns to your output. The Fenix doesn't have that. If you press and hold the mode button, it goes into strobe. All right. So again, just minor differences, but I think Nitecore is a more thought out light than Fenix, and for that reason, I will pick it. But the streamlined Fenix is, you know, gorgeous. All right, guys, thanks for joining me again for another episode. Don't forget to stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see you again. See ya.